here we are after technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
We had some good shit, too.
We did?
Yeah. I mean...
The world will never know.
Are you going to, like, introduce us, or we just...
No.
Nobody knows who we
They
are?
know who we are.
Yeah. No one knows who you are.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
This podcast will blow up after this episode. If anybody.
Remember, you ever seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh, of course.
Okay, remember when he loses his job and then he goes into Investa Center?
Yeah.
And then they tell him, like, these pink sheets are 50 cents a sheet.
Are you saying...
50 cents
Are you saying we're the guy in the...
Okay. Shut up.
All right, whatever.
Me and Greg talked about this the other day. Like, we knew this was going to be a problem. You talking too much.
You rambling. Just straight up, like, you could take up 45 minutes of this podcast.
So if this...
I'll just start my own.
Now, to what you just said earlier...
Okay.
About this is going to go viral. Or...
Manifestation.
Yeah, manifestation. Remember when he says they're 50 cents a share?
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yep.
And he says, so if I sell... $2,000, I get $1,000 or whatever, and then remember what the guy tells him?
Oh yeah,
yeah. I don't want to do that because your mom and my mom and his mom are going to be listening to this. Remember what he says?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's what's going to happen.
Then we have to make this one the best one yet. You mean
I'm telling you, man.
I can tell you, my mom's not going to listen to this podcast.
Your mom wouldn't listen to something you do?
Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a 50-50. It's kind of a 50-50 toss-up. You know? Because she might listen to it and be like, oh, okay, I get the gist of what they're talking about, and then miss out on all the great stuff we're talking about for the hour.
Wow. Not even doing something you support. Is that in your way, Greg? His, wire?
No, it's all right.
Okay. That's one thing I was worried about.
I don't want to mess with this too much, and then it, like...
Just don't. That's why I said get.
But it was in my way. Like I felt like I was just blocking my view of everything.
Okay, I'm just saying, get comfortable. Make yourself comfortable, and then adjust the mic to however it is, because you don't want to get comfortable and then have to move the mic. Mm-hmm. Right. So,
the old school chair for me is definitely more of a dub than the gaming chair.
All right, let's.
Let's
talk about the Big Enchilada.
The Big Enchilada is
Big Enchilada.
Is that the new thing kids say?
Nope.
Like the elephant in the room?
No.
What's the Big Enchilada?
What do you think the Big Enchilada is?
Right now in the world, what's the Big Enchilada?
What's the Big Enchilada, Jake?
That's like
what's the big question?
That's like saying what the elephant in the room.
Okay, we'll take it like that.
I don't. You guys wanted to come on here. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't want you. I really didn't, but it's the logistics of a podcast are very hard to do.
I think the Big Enchilada for me right now is what is the best frozen pizza brand?
No,
I think that's
the only reason you're saying that is because that's what we talked about when it didn't get recorded.
Look, I'm just trying to bake stuff back into the conversation that the people might have missed out on, and I think it's a good question, because the more you dive into it, you realize it's Red Baron, but you still have a good conversation about it.
What's that one? Actually, Kroger and Walmart, they have good pizzas, but just so you guys know, there's no cuts or edits or anything like this.
Yeah,
I know.
That's why I'm saying it. That's why. First thing I said was technical difficulties. The 10 people listening to this, they're probably going to be like, well, what were the technical difficulties? So that's
why.
They? Huh?
Are they?
I mean, they are now because we're talking about it. So manifestation. Talking into existence. But I don't know. I really don't eat pizza that much anymore.
I'd say it's 85% of my diet.
That's sad.
It's a high ball. It's a high ball. It's a joke. Well, Aaron only eats pizza, but
how many days this week have you eaten pizza? I know of at least 3.
I had you make that Tony's for me and put pepperoni on it the other night.
Have you ever had the Schwan Man, Schwan's Pizza?
No.
They make pizza?
Never had their pizza.
Yeah.
No.
Well, back in the day, probably right when you guys were born and earlier, we all always call him the Schwan Man. He was a pretty cool dude. Schwan would come in a truck, and you know how you see the trucks now? They were a whole lot bigger back then.
Yeah.
And we would just order food from there, and they had like these little pizzas. My mom would get probably, I don't know, probably 10 or 20 of them, and they were just like little tiny pizzas. Just pop them in the oven, cook them, easy dinner. They were great. She'd get Supreme and cheese. I would eat the Supreme. Joey would eat the cheese because he's picky and bland.
I think there's a lot of underrated pizzas, though, that people don't talk about.
Pineapple on the pizza.
I'm a fan. I like pineapple on the pizza.
It's exotic. It's exotic. And
is it?
For me.
I don't think it's exotic.
For me. It's a little wild and crazy for me, but, I'll try it. Like, I've tried it, and it's okay.
Like The Rock, you'll try anything once.
I don't know if The Rock is known for saying that, but okay.
That's literally what he told Jericho, because Jericho said, if you smell what Y2J is cooking, and then The Rock says, let's indeed try and see if we can smell what Y2J is cooking, because The Rock will try anything once. You know what he was cooking?
It doesn't matter what he's cooking.
Oh.
It's just The Rock.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
It was 100% grade A, guaranteed money back Canadian moose piss.
The fact that you verbatim knew the fact that you knew that, dedication.
What?
Like just that was just like,
what?
Are you stone colding me right now?
What?
You Steve Austin or something?
When The Rock said, you come out here, what? What?
It's a pretty good interpretation of that.
Yeah.
That exact promo.
And then Stone Cold was like, you come out here, your fans chant, Rocky, Rocky, Rocky.
Can we talk about how overrated The Rock's movies are?
No, The Rock has never, there's no rating. No one goes into a Rock movie going, this is going to be the greatest thing since Wonder Bread when it was sliced. They go into it knowing that it's going to be a popcorn film, and it's going to be...
No. This is not, it's the line is, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, and I hear it too often from too many old people, and I just wanted to switch it up.
Well, don't.
Yeah, don't.
I can do what I want.
You're a jabroni.
He's a Rudy Poo.
A Rudy Poo. That's a good one.
Who in the hell are you two Rudy Poos? We're the it doesn't matter.
I hope the people,
I'll tell you what, I could, go ahead.
I hope there's people watching it who can appreciate the specific wrestling references that we can give as much as we do for each other.
If Greg wasn't here, you and I could do wrestling references for hours on end.
What's funny is to some people it's impressive, like very impressive, and to some people it's very like, who cares? And it's kind of funny how in the beginning...
It's our version of anime.
Okay, that's true. But in the beginning of like me and Greg being friends, if I ever said something, he'd be like, oh, come on, man. What are you talking about? And now, like 8 years later, it's funny to see him, like he'll like be in public with me and then he'll say something. He'll be like, you think you know me? And then he'll look at me and be like,
You thinking what?
You think you know me?
Oh, okay.
And then he'll look at me.
You said it real quick.
I did watch Joe Rowe had
shout out to Joe Rowe.
Joe Rowe had The Undertaker on his podcast, and they were just talking about like, the origins. I watched the whole thing just because I thought it was interesting. And
did you watch it or listen to it?
No, I watched it on YouTube.
Okay. Some of them are really interesting, and I can't tell you the last time I watched a full Joe Rogan. I can't tell you the last time I actually listened to Joe Rogan.
I can't tell you the last time. The last time I listened to a full podcast, the only time I will listen to a full podcast is if I have a drive that is 2 hours or more, and for some reason I'm just burnt out on music. So it's kind of like white noise that I kind of like tune into at some points, and like stuff catches me by like off my ear, and I'm like, what the hell was that? And then I'll laugh about it, but at the same time, it's kind of just like I just don't want the quietness of the car in me. But like clips is where it's at. But that's just everybody's attention span going down in the past 10 years.
Two things. One, the only time you want it quiet in the car is it late at night in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's like real late.
You hear crickets and like just
the windows down and you're on a back road. You could be blaring music, but just like
there's a
feeling like the wind hit your hand as your hands like out the door.
I know exactly.
And you're
kind
of just like lean back a little bit.
You're looking out for deer at every turn because you know
not
that
at all. You're just like dead tired, and you're like you just want to like just soak up all the quietness from like a long day or something. And 2, what were we talking about? Oh, the last episode I listened to, the full episode that I listened was when he had Jimmy Dore on.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
I think it's really, I'll watch there's a lot of like big time podcasters like, you know, you'll have Joe Rowe, you'll have Logan Paul, you'll have True Jordy. I've been listening to him a lot lately, and I think he's probably he's one of my favorite in the game right now. And he'll have a lot of wrestlers on there, and it's just kind of, but you can tell like, and this goes for actors and whoever else they have on, but you can tell when like wrestlers go on there, like a Shawn Michaels or Undertaker or Stone Cold or The Rock or something like that. The people that are interviewing them are never really hardcore fans, because the big time podcasts, they would have been on a wrestling podcast if they were hardcore and like wanted to talk about stuff. But like you'll see someone who's like a big time podcaster like Logan Paul or someone, if they had like a Rock or someone on there and talking about wrestling, they bring up the same exact like points of when did you start wrestling, and well here's this match that someone told me was important in your career, so I'm going to talk about it with you. And you can just tell on the wrestler's face that they have talked about this for, like, if Mick Foley goes on a podcast, he knows someone's going to be like, so how was it like getting thrown off that cell, and he has to talk about it. And it probably, and you can just see the like annoyingness in his face, and he's just tired.
Cool story, bro.
Exactly what I mean. But if I could interview any wrestler, it'd be Vince McMahon.
Not right now.
Why not? He's making appearances. If I had the platform.
I don't know if that's really helping him or
give me R-Truth.
You know, Ron Killings is like 55 years old or something.
I think R-Truth is like super interesting.
He's been wrestling for 20-some years.
I touched R-Truth.
I touched CM Punk with my left hand. Still haven't washed it.
AJ Styles high-fived me, man.
September 1st, 2007.
Okay, I don't know the date. But R-Truth was you know how he like used to walk down the steps? Mm-hmm. He touched my shoulder.
Did he ask you what's up?
He did.
Oh, but I was like, did he take the mic and be like,
he did,
up?
And I was like, what's up?
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I can promise.
Awesome.
Like I was like 8 years old.
Hold on. Were you with Aaron?
No. We weren't even like really friends.
Oh.
I used to watch wrestling as like, I would say like kindergarten through like 3rd grade. And then Aaron moved next door to me in the 5th grade. And then we probably watched it until like, I don't know, 8th grade maybe?
7th or 8th grade
I don't
together.
know.
And you really didn't want to watch it?
No, it's not that I didn't want to watch it. I mean, sometimes I didn't, but I mean,
you were still there just to have something to do.
Hey man,
wrestling has gone downhill.
Hey man,
so
I
much.
don't even watch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even watch like Money in the Bank happened. I didn't even watch that pay-per-view. It's kind of sad because that's one of the bigger pay-per-views. It's become about clips for me, and I don't even watch the clips sometimes because it's just like when you get older and you're more you hear more about like the behind the scenes stuff about the actual people involved, and you care more about that as a story than the story they're trying to make. It's really hard to watch the story they're trying to make when you know what's really going on. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of the moral of like the entertainment for me now. But like, yeah, I'd agree. Like live attendance is down for people, and like a John Cena will come back or whatever on Raw, like 20 years of John Cena, and everybody flips out. Everybody buys tickets. That Raw is sold out. You know, they're not trying to hide that there's no seats in this section or whatever they usually do. It's kind of sad that they can't be able to like do that or whatever now. They just don't have the lineup that they like. They just don't have a like when
they
like,
don't have the lineup, or they just have bad booking.
No, I think like wrestling today and like the wrestlers specifically in like WWE are probably the most athletic and like talented pool of potential the wrestling's had. It's just of finding because you watch, you know, Attitude Era when it was like at the peak or whatever, or even Ruthless Aggression. The wrestling didn't always have to be like 5-star wrestling, but it was like the character work was always number one priority. And when you have people shoving like scripts down people's throats and they're not able to like become themselves, there's never going to be a star made.
I forget what the Undertaker's name was before the Undertaker.
There was it
was because he worked for WCW.
Well, it was Mean Mark.
You mean Mark Calloway?
When Vince, the Undertaker went to Vince's mansion in Connecticut, and
they're best friends.
They weren't.
If you make Vince McMahon money, you're a good friend of him.
Vince told the Undertaker that he didn't have a spot for him. So then the Undertaker like goes and does whatever he does, and then he gets a call from Vince, and Vince just goes, "Is this the Undertaker?" And the Undertaker was so caught off guard, and he was like, "Yeah."
But he didn't know what it was.
He didn't know. So
do you know what the other option?
It was the egg.
Yeah,
the Survivor
the egg
Series
guy,
egg.
yeah.
It was the gobbledygooker.
Yeah.
Could you imagine just a big turkey being 24-0 at WrestleMania? 25.
Streak should have never ended.
Streak.
What?
When did the streak end?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Whatever.
Dude, the Undertaker's like 30-0 now, right?
What are you talking about? What do you mean the streak ended?
Dude, he beat Brock Lesnar and then he chokeslammed Paul Heyman right in the middle of the ring. I don't know what you're talking about. Walked it back on his own volition.
What is he like? What is the streak right now?
25?
24-2 or 25-2?
Where are you
getting these two?
Like, don't try to patronize me right now. Like, I don't know.
We're literally not doing anything. We're not.
Yeah, he lost to Brock Lesnar.
When?
I was there. I don't know the year.
You were there.
WrestleMania. It was WrestleMania 30.
We were sitting in Wes's kitchen. And the TV
that was the year after. That was the year after. We still had the mattress, and we were watching because you watched Daniel Bryan beat Triple H so that he could get in the main event, and then Brock Lesnar got his butt whooped.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Now, what's this other one?
I know what you're trying to do, and you're lying. You know where liars go? To hell. Yep.
We're already there.
Yeah.
What about the two?
What do you mean? What about the two?
You say he's like 24-2. So
yeah, he lost twice. Okay. 2 times.
To who? All right. So he lost to Brock Lesnar, and who else?
What was it? Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
I can't remember that.
Yeah.
No. But let's get on a real note, though. That is one of the stupidest booking decisions I've ever seen in anything. Like, you can talk about writing a character off of a TV show and whatever. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and that just should never have happened.
Do you think like?
But have you seen? Hold on. But have you seen the thing where Paul Heyman says to a bunch of wrestling fans, where he's like, he's a good like talker, and he's like, well, what if Brock Lesnar just went into business for himself that night? Who's gonna stop him? And it's like Homelander, like who's gonna stop him?
But do you think like the NBA is rigged?
Yes.
Do you think the commissioner is it Adam Silver?
I don't know.
Is it Adam Silver?
Yeah.
Do you think he's getting like paid off
for what?
Like if Adam Silver wanted the Warriors to win this year, do you think it would have happened?
What necessarily
Or if he wanted the Celtics to win, do you think it would have happened?
What necessarily helps Adam Silver?
And do you think it is happening?
What helps Adam Silver, though? Like, let's think about this.
Money?
Damn, I
gotta keep adjusting myself.
If he looks at, like, let's say for just hypothetical, the beginning of the NBA season in like October happens, and then Adam Silver's like, okay, we want this to happen. Are you saying it's going to be like from the start we're picking it?
Or I just didn't want to sit.
Greg, why are you standing right now?
Because I can.
Hey, they're standing in Vegas. Like,
exactly.
What are you doing?
Standing in Ripley.
Hey, we went to what was it, Miller's, to check out like furniture.
Yeah.
Because I kind of want to see about getting a different table, like a nicer table.
See, this is kind of like a Joe Rowe table where like I'm across from you.
You're rambling.
That's all we got.
That's all we got to. Yeah.
I don't know if that was even a ramble.
Yeah.
It was a response to your comment.
But I wasn't done.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. And we were walking around, and then he was like, "I got it. How about you guys just buy a short table and you stand?"
Like at a
no,
bar?
I don't want to have to stand for an hour.
Well, you don't have to stand for an hour, but you know how like standing up while you work is good for you?
If I stand up, this mic adjusts, I'm going to break the mic, and then
that's why we're
going to have to start again with technical difficulties, and I'm not doing that.
Shame on you for ripping that Kobe jersey.
This is a T-shirt jersey that had holes in the sleeves, and I made a bunch of cutoffs, so now it actually looks like a real jersey. It just...
No. You just look like an idiot. It just looks dumb.
Oh. Remember when he went to the Hall of Fame game?
Hall of Fame game.
Was he there? He went to the Hall of Fame game. Hair slicked back, big beard, black shirt.
What Hall of Fame
short,
game?
black. The Hall of Fame where they inducted everybody into the Georgetown Hall of Fame.
Oh, you're talking about like at the holiday tournament?
The school?
No. It was like in February.
That's the tournament's in December.
Yeah. That's like the Brown County Hall of Fame. Brown County Athletic Hall of Fame.
Okay. Well, what was I wearing again?
You were wearing like an all black shirt. I think it might have been a Dennis Rodman shirt.
Yeah.
And then like
the one I got
he
from.
was wearing black short shorts. Like I'm talking.
Like
they're
the
champions.
one he's wearing right now.
Yeah, they're the exact shorts I'm wearing right
those
now.
exact shorts.
They're
And
champion shorts.
It was February. There was snow out.
I
was
don't
wearing black socks, black pants. I'm like, Aaron.
It's like the Undertaker.
It's hot in that gym, man.
It's February.
It's hot in the gym. That's where I'm going to be at most of the time. Every time you pack, every time you dress to go outside and you're like, oh, I'm warm out here. You get in that gym. You're taking layer after layer off and you're like, I hate this. I'm sweating. Sweating more than the people who are playing sometimes.
That's blasphemy.
Yeah, you probably sweat profusely.
I am that's accurate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The standings giving me like insecure vibes right now.
Well, just don't be insecure.
No, for you. Like, do you have to like?
No, I want to stand. My ass is tired. That's why else would you stand?
Do you put anything in that pocket shirt?
No.
Who does that?
Maybe like a pair of sunglasses.
My grandpa sticks like 25,000 things in his, but he's also 85 years old, so he has the right to do that.
Pocket shirts.
You mean put a
But what
pack of cigarettes in there?
19-year-olds walking around like, let me get my marbles out and my lighter. Oh, you need a toothpick? Let me pull it out.
Why is a 19-year-old have Marlboro?
Marlboro? Oh, they could.
He asked, what do you want me to do? Put cigarettes in or something?
No, he's too young to buy cigarettes. A 19-year-old's too young to buy cigarettes in the state of Ohio.
That's the only thing that'll fit in that pocket, probably.
No, that's not true. You could fit like.
Wait, some.
You could wedge that phone in there.
That would look really dumb. Try that out.
I'm not gonna try that out.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen.
I mean, if you had like a pocket protector, and you had a bunch of pens in there, like a freaking.
What are you talking about?
Like, you know how like nerds in like all the movies, like the 50s or whatever, they got the pocket shirt that's white collar, like button up, and they use it to put their pens in.
Yeah, you probably have one for each day of the week. I got him.
That was a good one.
It's kind of nice to have little fans like you two.
Little fans.
I used to not be a fan.
No, you were a hater.
I was.
Of the podcast or Jake?
No, Jake said he was going to do this for years now.
You know what?
And
Here's the thing.
actually
Better late than never. Because when I first walked down here and looked at the setup and looked at the amount of not even just like the financial like investment, but just like the mental investment I could see on Jake's face when he would and hearing his voice when he would talk about, I'm getting this person on the podcast, I'm getting Smitty, I'm doing this, and blah, 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 was just like, he's really doing it. And we listened to those episodes on the way to Tom Segura.
Mm-hmm. Because I made you listen to them.
Okay.
Okay, I could have tuned it out, but I didn't.
Did you say it was really loud?
No,
it's not like
No. I'm talking about like when you guys sat down here and then you said like when we started talking in to do
it was, but it's not like overly loud now.
Yeah,
I'm used to it now.
So see where it says like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Those are like the volumes of the mic.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're all the way up.
They're all the way up. So all the other times they weren't all the way up. They were like 75% up.
Is that the soundboard that does like sound effects?
Yeah. Click.
We're not playing sound effects, are we?
Yeah, you can.
Just click one. See what it does.
Why?
Because we're having
You'll
fun.
like it.
I've heard them.
Okay.
Multiple times.
I understand.
You don't remember which one's which, though.
Yeah. Click the orange one.
I guarantee you that's like the Wheel of Fortune theme song or something.
No.
Or it's like the bleep.
I'm gonna bet it's a drum.
Okay.
But
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
This is really loud. Cut the.
What do you want me to do?
You press the red button again.
You said orange button.
No,
When
you
I
just
go
were making
like
like a beat out of like that sound and then like a bleep for like cussing.
Yeah, I get
thought
the
you were
bleep is
trying to
for
like
cussing.
DJ direct
I
like
thought it was
make
the
a
orange
beat.
one.
What's that?
Thought it was the orange one.
Oh.
What's the other
Shoot
ones?
me dead.
But doesn't that sound like the red button? Doesn't that sound like some 80s or 90s sitcom theme song?
It sounds like a B-roll transition in front of a building.
Sounds like Alex Trebek is about to walk out from behind the curtain.
Rest in peace.
I know.
Oh yeah, man,
I'm
that
not.
was so
I do
sad.
not like that woman that does it now.
Who? Maya Bialik?
The girl from the Big Bang Theory.
I just don't like her.
What
Does
about-
she do
what
it
about-
like all the time?
I think so.
Mostly.
Yeah, pretty much.
mostly because they were having like Aaron Rodgers, Katie Couric, and people that go on there, but like she kind of just stuck, and she kind of fits she's from the Big Bang Theory.
She's actually really, really smart.
She's really intelligent in real life.
She's an actual doctor.
Yeah, I know.
I think she might be an actual doctor. Or she might have her doctorate in biology.
Yeah, she does.
So that's why her saying all this stuff.
I mean, I don't want.
Apparently, though, like her kids, like she is like
she has kids?
super rough.
Yeah, with Sheldon.
No, oh my God,
dude.
No, like apparently, yes. Like
that was there. But in the show, she's the wife. So why
you can
would you
see
even
you can see the joke just go over your head.
But she is Jewish. But
okay.
like,
what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah. If you would let me explain it, apparently her like kids can't do nothing. Like no phones. Like just straight up.
Probably
books.
good for them.
Is it?
No, like
I guarantee you, when it comes to society and life, they will probably be well off. They will be better off than
I don't like
plugged into your family.
Well, yeah, because their parents are probably rich and they go to private schools.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, obviously they're going to be better than the three of us jokers.
You get on like TikTok and you see like Liver King, and you're like, my kids
who is this guy?
This kid sleeps on rocks and only eat bull testicles, and you're like, this is child abuse. But
have you never heard of Liver King?
I've heard of him.
You have
He's
not.
a guy.
No way you haven't heard of him.
I've heard of him.
Liver King here. We're going on a hunt today. My tribal people or whatever he says.
His whole thing is that his diet is like he like no greens. No fiber.
Ancestral.
He is only eating like meat, like liver, heart, bull balls, like a lot of shit.
Testicles.
It's kind of like the carnivore diet.
Yeah,
it's strictly carnivore. But like then again, he's like, yeah, me and my wife sleep on this wooden plank, like a literal.
He does steroids.
But I don't even watch him like that.
I don't watch him
either.
I don't like subscribe to him or whatever. But like you just see him, like Andrew Tate. You'll just see him on. And that's something I also want to talk about.
I've been watching a lot of clips of him lately, and he's just...
Have a drink. Have a
smoke. I can't with him because, like, he'll be like...
If you close your eyes and you hear what he says, does he not sound like Israel Adesanya?
Is that the fighter? No,
that's the guy
that's Stylebender, the fighter.
Who came out with the Undertaker music?
Yes.
He said, I will die in this ring.
That's my favorite fighter, bro. He's so not just because of the wrestling thing, but when he said on Joe Rogan, when he said, I looked at my opponent and I said I will die in this ring for this. That is like insane, because they don't even the UFC fighters don't even make that much money per fight. Like Jake Paul was like, I'll fight Nate Diaz and get my butt whooped in this ring probably for no money. I just want you to increase pay by such and such percentage and give them health care. And that was the first time where I actually was like, wow, that's actually like the most like thoughtful and considerate thing out of that guy that I've heard. And I respect him for that. I don't respect Dana White.
They need like health care?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
People always talk about like the football players'
they
problems.
make so much money.
Who cares about that? They're getting their heads bashed in, bro.
Yeah.
That's their choice, though. So
maybe it's all that. Maybe it's what they were born to do. Maybe it's their God-given like ability to like.
Yeah,
fight.
it might be, but like, if I don't want to get punched in the face every day, I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, what was Rocky without fighting?
But
he was like a shark. He was like a
schmuck.
No, he was a loan shark's like body guy who was like beating people up for him. So like,
yeah, but if you don't want to fly, you don't have to fly. So
it
doesn't matter what the occupation is. If they're a company and they're making that much revenue, they just like the WWE.
They also made a lot of revenue during COVID when other companies weren't, because they organized like the Fight Island, and it seemed like when everybody else shut down, Dana pushed on, and he made a good amount of money during that time period.
I don't know. I know Dana White's really good at blackjack, though.
I know Dana White.
Is it blackjack or poker? One of the two.
Blackjack.
Yeah. Imagine being that good that I could walk into Hard Rock Casino and be like, hey. Well, he can't because he's banned. But if I did, I would, I just couldn't imagine myself being that good at a card game.
I could just see
and
Greg
winning absurd amount of money.
I could see Greg being like Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover, and he'd be the guy in our friend group who would like learn how to count.
You think I would be the guy to learn how to count cards?
Think of our friend group. Think of the guys in our friend group. Who fits the bill?
So you're basically calling me like...
Move in. You got to move in because... You got
what am I doing?
Because like that leaning that way, it's going to give all the momentum.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
I don't know why it's leaning.
It doesn't have to be you, Greg, but like it ain't me. I mean, I guess it could be me. I'd be like more the Rain Man of the group. And I know what that entails, yes. But I feel like I'd be more the Rain Man.
I mean, you took it.
You already are.
I know, but like
socially awkward, really good at math.
Exactly.
We're leaving out a big part of the thing here, but
what's the big part?
Nothing.
Yeah, what?
I haven't seen the movie in a while.
It's a really good movie.
I've never seen the movie.
Check it out.
It was based in Cincinnati.
It's one of my. It is. I've been to the place where they filmed that.
I bet I have too because I've been to Cincinnati.
Well, okay, I've been to Cincinnati, so I was at this specific place.
Where was it?
It's. I can't remember the name of it right now.
I know Tom Cruise. I don't know if it was that movie or it was some other movie, but he actually made an appearance at the Eastgate Mall.
Tom Cruise was at the Eastgate Mall?
Yeah.
What was it like when it was actually good?
Yeah.
I think Little Skies was there too.
What?
He's irrelevant. He doesn't
I know.
matter.
But, Barack Obama ate at Country Inn. Remember that?
Yeah, he was about to say he's got the big hoe burger.
But that's for Oscar Robertson, yeah.
No.
Is it?
Yes, it's not for Obama.
No, it's for Obama.
It's for Obama.
Someone
but
told
people got like, all these racist turds like, I ain't eating that.
I don't think it's because
Obama.
I don't. No. I don't remember.
Big O burger.
No, because Oscar Robertson is the Big O. That's his
but
nickname.
He's not from Georgetown, and he's never eaten at Country Inn.
Okay.
Let
me ask you this. If you owned a restaurant,
I'm not saying I would name Oscar Robertson over
a
burger over Obama.
You didn't even listen to his.
Yeah. If you owned a restaurant and a presidential candidate at the time comes in, shakes your hand, and takes a picture, and then 2-3 months later, he becomes president, are you not gonna call a burger after him?
Oh, for sure. I just thought
they don't call. I don't think it's called the Big O anymore. Too many people got upset because it was named after Obama and they didn't like him.
I think
serious.
I think it's still the Big O.
I'm pretty sure it's still the Big O.
It's definitely the Big O still.
It is okay. Can we just acknowledge
won't
it's
you
literally a big boy?
Okay,
it is
a burger is a burger anywhere. You change the name of it.
No, it is literally a 2-patty burger with tartar sauce.
How often do you go there to know that?
I've eaten both of them, so I can. It only takes one time.
I always get the slam.
Have you ever not thought about that?
I haven't been there in years.
Country Inn's not great.
Because I don't eat out that much.
The one in Mount Orb,
I go to the grocery store.
Probably. The chicken is different and better.
Because you're an adult and you make good financial decisions.
Okay,
we're 19
that's an assumption.
And blow our money.
You're an adult, so I know you make good financial decisions.
He just said he doesn't eat out that much. That's a good financial decision.
That in particular, yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Why do you keep looking over there? Who is that? Look at us.
Your mom.
Eye contact.
Good one. No.
My mom's a wall. What? You gonna say she's big as a wall? You gonna say that?
No. Why would I ever say that?
That's what he was thinking.
No.
You keep looking over there.
No, you put words in my mouth about your own mother, so that's on you.
You were thinking of that.
Oh, I swear to God, I wasn't.
Now you're swearing to God?
Yeah,
Did you go
on
to
that
church
one,
this morning?
I did.
Now you're swearing to God.
When I'm telling the truth, yeah, I will.
You suck.
Thanks. That was so random. That was so random, bro.
It's random, but it's true.
It's true. It's damn true.
Did you watch The Open, Jake?
No.
Any of The Open?
No.
Rory McIlroy is overrated.
I really don't watch golf. I mean, I keep up with it, but I don't.
I never used to watch golf until I started playing golf. You feel like if you don't play it,
golf is like NASCAR.
NASCAR sucks.
So NASCAR sucks.
No.
So
hold on.
All right, I'll hear you out.
Hear me out. If you are watching, if you're flipping through the channels, and you just happen to come up on NASCAR,
and it's the last 10 laps,
it's the last 10, last
out of 500.
You're gonna watch them just to see who wins.
You watch
but then I will forget after I turn the channel.
But if you go on a golf thing, you watch a playoff, like a two-person playoff. You're gonna sit and watch that.
You don't care. Like people say, well, I'll watch Tiger play, the third hole. No, you won't.
I watched 3 of the 4 rounds of the Open.
Honestly, golf is.
Do you want a reward?
No, I'm just saying, I feel like more people watch golf than NASCAR.
Probably.
I don't know.
What are the 2 things you watch NASCAR for? The wrecks, and I will even give it the last 5 laps.
I just like it. No, I haven't watched it.
The last lap for me.
Most of the people there are too drunk to even know what's going on, so.
I watch it. Well, I try to watch it now because everybody doesn't watch it because the whole Bubba Wallace thing,
See, that's so irrelevant. I don't think that's really.
But everybody.
If you wouldn't have said that, I would have been I wouldn't have even thought.
When a bunch of people hate something,
I don't
like LeBron when he made the decision. Everybody was like, "Oh, fuck LeBron. He's a coward." And then I'm over here like, "Hell yeah, LeBron, let's go." I didn't even like LeBron when he was in Cleveland
So you started eating like Chick-fil-A way more after people are like, they hate gays.
What?
No, actually,
you've never heard that?
Are you saying that Jake is a person who whatever
he just said?
No, because they've always done that, and people.
I don't think they just straight
up
hate gays.
This is where you gotta watch out what you say or watch what you say. But
I'm not going to speak on anyone's behalf, especially a corporation.
But
you don't have to. They've said it.
But
they've said we hate gay people. I don't think they've said that.
They beat around the bush, but
they have. I mean, it's proven that they have donated to anti-gay.
That's
foundations and stuff like that.
Yeah, but don't lie. You're still going to go there, and you're still going to get their chicken.
No. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we're going to get the chicken, but it's still it's messed up.
But and people saying oh, I'll never eat there because they
eat there the most.
They don't. No. People that don't eat there and that say I'm never going to eat there because they don't support gay rights and all that. Your tax your tax money goes to a lot worse.
That's true.
All right.
But
so
the thing with
Eminem said it best, 7 billion faces or 7 billion people, 14 billion faces. Everybody's two-faced. Everybody.
Would you
I'm
go
two-faced, you.
Would you go to Eminem's restaurant? Mom's Spaghetti.
I didn't know he had a restaurant.
He has a restaurant in Detroit called Mom's Spaghetti. And I think they only serve spaghetti.
There's no way.
I don't know if it's his mom's recipe.
Are you making that up right now?
Look it up.
No, don't look it up.
I won't.
I'll put my hand.
Yeah, see, we need a bigger table
on the chest.
We need a bigger table because he's pretty much invaded your space, and you're over here. This mic's about to fall off.
It's not about to fall off.
I think you're being really negative about the space we have right now. I think I feel pretty comfortable.
That is the most Berea thing I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you. Are you comfortable right now? And
I feel fine.
Well, then
I just don't like how this mic is leaning.
Because
I didn't say anything.
Because you got
It is. I don't feel comfortable in my own space. I know you guys have multiple safe spaces throughout campus.
Oh, my God.
How many do you got?
I can't name one. Name one. I literally don't even know what that means.
A safe space?
If you
I know you have
a therapy office?
I know you have safe spaces.
They have free therapy. Shout out to free therapy.
If there's a safe space.
What is a safe space?
I guess
where you don't get judged and
you don't get judged.
That's a theoretical that's like a concept of society. That's not like a building.
No, literal colleges.
Look at this philosopher over here. This is a concept of society. Motherfucker. God. Jeez. But no. Back to. Don't worry about Berea and safe spaces.
Yeah, because EKU is real. Yeah.
I'm saying if you scoot over and you.
What if I was like this?
I don't want it to.
No, scoot over. Just scoot this way. Okay, now bring the mic right there.
See, look how much it leans. And then I tried that, and then it wants
more. Over this way.
Oh, so you're just saying like that?
Yeah, and then you can now push down. Push down. There we go. Now,
yeah, I feel like this is better.
Now, are you comfortable? That's why I said before we got on here.
Do you want
get comfortable to where you are?
But I was comfortable right there, so I mean it's.
I know, but yes, you were comfortable, but you were afraid you didn't like how it was leaning. Now it's not leaning. Cause see,
I wasn't really worried about it.
When you twist it one way, it's gonna lean one way because all the weight's on one side.
I'm not a professional pilot.
Anyway, back to our what they used to say back in the day, our scheduled programming.
Yeah, regularly scheduled. Programming.
Yeah, regular scheduled program.
We still haven't gotten to the big enchilada yet.
What's the big enchilada?
We'll find out later.
Exactly. What is the big enchilada?
I don't know. What?
That
Just
should be
the
the
biggest
episode.
thing right now.
That should be the label of this
What is
episode, the big enchilada.
No.
What is the big enchilada?
I'm chilling
Jake?
like a villain. I don't give a fuck what the enchilada is.
The big enchilada is just it's like a metaphor for like.
Okay,
what is
it?
the big
I'm
topic?
asking-
I don't know. You're the host. You should have had the big enchilada.
You all wanted to
I
come
think
on
the
here.
big enchilada.
You are the only.
I didn't know
you
we
all
had to have
Are
the
the only
topics.
people?
There's several
that ask me.
That's how much we care.
You are.
We do
you are-
care.
You two. Thank you. I appreciate it. You two are the only ones to ask me to actually come on the podcast. I have to ask people.
Well,
now,
also-
I've never had someone say no. I've had some people not respond.
That's a no.
Well, you probably.
Not
You
yet.
probably, who did you ask that was like? did
Don't
not
drop
respond?
names if you don't want to drop names.
What would you ask?
Who has not responded?
Well, I did ask Inlo, and like I talked.
I'm not gonna say anything.
What'd you just say?
Nothing.
Did you say
I
dumb?
scoffed.
Did you say dumb?
No.
I'm just saying,
No,
don't. You don't have to.
I
I'm saying
talked
you don't
to
have
him.
to put out names because
Yeah,
then they're
no,
gonna.
no,
Because if they hear
no.
that, they'll be like, "Oh, well, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean to
No.
like blow you off." They might have just meant it differently.
Next time he interrupts, just hit the bleep
You're a
button.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that was just
We just
uncalled
need- we-
for. That was just that was vulgar,
You're the
Yeah,
worst.
yeah, bro. He's been to Berea too much.
dude.
That was uncalled.
We have a
for.
safe space over there if you need it.
Yeah, it's that little ball pen that my nephew plays in.
Okay.
Now, what was I talking about before I was rudely interrupted?
The big enchilada.
The big enchilada.
How we asked to come on here.
Yeah, you guys. You do the talking. I mean, I'll respond, but
Also, we're doing a little reverse. So we're the host now.
no.
Teachers
we ask you
become
the
the students.
questions.
Students become teachers.
Listen, this is my podcast.
And we want to know what you think.
I'm gonna ask questions, but it's not like it's kind of like an open forum.
Yeah, but I want to know what you think a big enchilada is right now, and then we'll probably all
Have you ever had an enchilada, Jake?
Yeah,
Now
I
we're
have.
talking about the food.
It could be
I'm
literally
not
anything.
that big of a fan of the enchiladas.
Do you think, I was thinking about this on the way here, do you think the Mexican restaurant in Mount Orb
What?
is authentic, or do you think it's just like Brown County authentic?
I think it's authentic.
You think it's like legitimate, authentic?
I don't go there much.
Mexican
people
food?
who
You've
own-
had it,
the
man.
people
I've
who-
had it, but I don't pay attention. I get
is
that.
it- is
I
it
get
like-
that queso dip. I go hard in the paint on that queso dip, and then I get the fajita nachos.
See, that's not, I feel like that's like white people Mexican. Like they are catering to the audience.
Now you're making it about a race.
I'm not. I
Maybe-
guarantee you not one person that is listening to this would have thought he's making it about race.
That's true.
No, but
You two did that. That's what's wrong with society. You
two are what's wrong with
that's
society.
the most.
too.
That's the most EKU thing. You
You
two
two are what's wrong,
with society.
not me. Deflect.
no, you guys. I'm not saying you guys
You
specifically.
guys, what do you mean?
But you two
Did you just
men,
assume our gender?
I did.
Wow.
Aaron has a beard.
Okay.
Okay, let's not get into this.
Let's not. I'm saying that the people just like to take whatever you say and just turn it into the worst. That's what happened to Joe Rowe.
I think here's what it is. Society likes
Jake
to
is
say
waiting for that hour mark.
Oh my God. Yes, I am. I can't wait.
society.
This is easily the least productive. This is just
This isn't meant to
no.
be
I listened to
productive.
Arkansas.
This
okay,
is-
that.
Oh,
what
we
is
listened
that?
to Tom talk about gardening. Wow.
You two
That was
make
productive.
me want to get out of the business of having my friends on here.
You know what it needs to be. You know what it needs to be like. Logan Paul has Mike and George.
Okay.
So we aren't productive. We might not be productive as the guest, but we would be productive as sidekicks to you and then a guest.
So do you think I need a different table, like a bigger table? Okay.
Okay,
Here-
if you were to have a
Can I
fourth,
give you a scenario?
If you were to, no, I'll just say, if you were to have a fourth, it would be crowded as hell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think then
And
what
then
do
if
you
you-
do with the table with the monitors?
You
'Cause
could
it's kind
leave
of-
that. You
So,
could leave
okay.
that, but you could kind of just.
Okay. You see how this
know.
room is structured, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What I was telling you the other day, Greg, I want it to where, like, we're all back here and we're facing the door, right? And then once I start, video recording it, the camera is this way, like, has its the camera's back is to the door, so we're all kind of like looking this way. Do you get what I'm saying? And then we're on a couch or we're on a chair or something like that.
Is the format? Are you trying to do like 1 hour, like stick at the same time for everything, or is it because I
want to at least around an hour because, like, for example, Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan, he does like 3 hours, and he makes a valid point. Like,
we can't talk for 3 hours.
Yeah, we could.
We could, but no one wants to listen to a podcast for 3 hours. Now, some people do. It all depends on what you're doing. But like, what person works at a job where you can go so long uninterrupted without talking to people? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, no. you're gonna have to stop it. And like, say somebody comes, say you work in a cubicle or something like that. You're gonna have to stop it.
It's gonna get interrupted.
Exactly.
Do you think his are like edited?
No, because they come up live. I think I know when he was on YouTube, he did them live.
They also edited. Probably have, we kind of come in here and we're kind of just like
I don't edit any of mine. The only reason I don't post it like as soon as it's done is I just want to listen to it.
Yeah, that's
one time before.
But do you think that they have they have talking points though, right? For that long of a podcast and with that big of a celebrity, they would have like.
Yeah, but that celebrity has done enough in their life to where it's easy. Like,
okay, but I mean, Joe Rogan has them on there for a reason. Like,
also they're big enough and they have enough going on in their life to where that just is the talking point. Like, if you get Neil deGrasse Tyson on there, you don't have to be like, what could I ask him? You could just be like, talk about science, please. What's going on in the science world? And I bet
I would ask
99% of the people watching or listening, including me, would be like, I had no idea about this.
Mr. Tyson and I would have a phenomenal conversation.
I like him.
He would probably have to repeat himself a lot because he would like go off and say some scientific shit that I wouldn't know, and I would tell him beforehand, like, you're going to have to dumb this down, like the most layman terms possible, because I don't understand what you're saying.
He's my Bill Nye. I take him over Bill Nye.
Speaking of Tyson's, how many rounds, Jake, do you think you could go with Mike Tyson?
Listen.
How many rounds?
How many rounds?
Not even one.
No, I'm saying like Mike Tyson now. Like, you're sitting in that.
Not even one.
You're sitting in that airplane seat.
Have you seen him at 50-some years old boxing? And he would knock Jake out. He would knock me and you and Jake all out together, 3v1 in less than a minute.
I don't know about that.
How long
a minute is.
I would pull Yoel Romero against Israel Adesanya.
Just walk out?
No, I mean, he literally just like walked up to him like this.
Okay,
and then he just like stood there.
You're screwed.
All I gotta do is last 1 minute.
You're screwed.
Why?
Because if you come up either way, the force from Mike Tyson's punch to your liver or your head, you're gonna fall to the ground and be done.
Yeah, but think about it, Aaron.
So but if I fall, hold on. If I fall, if he hits me in the liver and I fall, he can't hit me while I'm down.
Yeah, but the point is to last a minute, and if that happened,
you could. If he hit you one time and you just fall down for like 8 seconds, you could keep doing that 7 more times.
Or if you were like literally avoid getting hit. Like, don't even hit. Don't even worry about it. Just like watch where. I mean, I'm not saying he probably would knock me out, but I would try my hardest to survive the round, because that's the question.
Even if you were to be like, you somehow how long is a round?
3 minutes.
If you were to last 2 minutes with Mike Tyson, I feel like people would be like, damn, he lasted 2 minutes with Mike Tyson.
How long was it before Buster Douglas ended Mike in that fight?
Like the 12th round.
That's insane.
But
they train.
Here's a question.
I know, but it's still insane.
What if do I get any training?
Nope.
No training.
You walk out of this basement.
You are Jacob Carpenter, and you are going against Mike Tyson. I don't care if it's prime or now, because either way, if he wasn't training at all, let's say he stopped working out for like 6 months, he could still come up and be like, let me do a little stretch, and then knock you out.
Like, you touch one of his pigeons, and he like knocks you out.
One of his taggers. Go taggers.
I don't know.
He seems a lot more...
I just have to hover over the button.
Yeah. That's how we get you to stop talking. Or just tell him he's rambling. That makes him insecure. Look, he's blushing right now.
I hate you guys. I do.
No, you don't.
Aaron, remember when he was afraid of the moss?
He still is.
Oh, my God.
He's more afraid of mice.
Oh, for sure. Why not?
I understand.
Rodents are worse than bugs.
I'm not saying I'm afraid of mice.
I'm saying mosquitoes probably kill more people than rats.
It's never been about, I hate that. When my mom or dad would be like, it can't hurt you, it's not venomous. I don't care about that. It's I don't want it on me, crawling all around me.
When has a mouse ever ran on you? Just like ran up and been like, I want to get on.
Yeah, once a mice sees you, he'd be like, eh.
It's just the idea. I mean, like I've had a bat in my hair, like not in my hair, but like flying around my head.
You used to not have hair, so you can't even.
I literally just explained before you made that comment, so I don't want to hear it.
I remember we were watching Monday Night Raw, and there was a little tiny innocent moth over in the corner.
And I was like, Aaron, get that thing out.
Yeah, like instantly. I mean, he had like a pillow.
I was very.
He's like, man, you don't understand. I'm not a bug person. Like, chill out, my guy.
I was afraid of a lot of things growing up. I was a very fearful kid.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh.
I was afraid of dogs at one point, man, when I was little.
Like, he knew every time when I would come around the same time.
Oh, God.
I would come like a little bit later. And I would still scare him every time.
That was such a traumatic thing.
He would not expect
it.
Oh,
I remember.
Yeah. You know, it was only the one time that stuck in my head. Every other time I was like, nah, it's Jake. You know what I mean? But like the one time I was sitting by the whatever.
Whatever.
What's the
Goofy?
The radiator. The radiator or whatever on the floor. And then
the radiator
springs. And then like the blinds or whatever. And I'm like watching the TV from like a weird. Oh yeah,
I didn't even mean to press it. It just kind of happened.
That's what you do. Hold on. Side note. That's
well,
what
he
Greg
didn't notice
does.
it.
That's what Greg does. If he threatens me with something, like the other day, I was walking out of Joshua's garage or whatever, and he had this can of WD-40, and he was like, "I'm gonna spray your face if you walk out this door. Get out the dog door." And I literally had to like call his bluff. But here's what would have happened: he would have accidentally sprayed it at the timing that it looked like he meant to. And then I would have been like, "Oh my goodness, I got WD-40 in my eyes." I would be on the ground like, and then you would be like, "But I didn't mean it." But like, you never mean it, but you always do it at the timing of when you said you.
Aaron, I could have sprayed it behind a closed door and be like, "The particle got in my eye, and now I can't see shit." You would have done that. You could have been. I could have shot you behind bulletproof glass. You're back. I still felt it, and I'm on the ground bleeding out.
You rambled on for like 30 seconds. I don't even know. Like, all I heard was like spraying WD-40 in my eyes. And
so
that was all you needed to know.
So how long do you think you could last with Mike Tyson?
With no training, I think I could try one round. If that was the scenario, I would just say, okay. I would try constantly to avoid him.
But you get $1 million. Okay, let's up the ante. You get $1 million per round you last. You still think only one round?
With his ability
then he would be like,
he's going to win 12 rounds.
Well, I understand that.
Eye of the tiger, baby.
But that doesn't have
heart.
Why are you
of a lion?
Why are you putting an incentive into something he can't train for or do anything to change an outcome by any percentage?
He could try harder. I mean, if there's
like train. You like cardio.
But we're saying no training. You can't do anything. You just have to get in a ring with Mike Tyson. What is Greg saying? Hey, but you get $1 million every round you last with them. Like,
well, then you would try a little bit harder. If it's just like you get a McDonald's cheeseburger after, be like, well,
yeah, but it's
I'm gonna lose.
But it's Mike Tyson, and the fear of like getting killed in the ring would be enough for me to be like, I'm gonna try to not get knocked out right now. I'm trying to not get touched.
But that's gonna happen.
Mike's a bad dude, but
he's a bad man. Or whatever Stephen A. says.
He's a bad dude, but it would hurt getting knocked out, but it's not going to hurt as much as prime Mike Tyson, like 30-year-old Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but like I think they did like
but like
power per square inch like on his thing.
But
have you watched his documentary that was on Netflix?
No, the best quote from that, we were in Miss Knowles listening
to it. There's too much shit on Netflix to watch.
That's
true. Netflix, I think Hulu is better than Netflix.
I don't know.
But is that a hot take?
Who's better? Well, who
what is that? The Big Enchilada?
Who's
that's not the Big Enchilada.
What is the Big Enchilada to you?
The Big Enchilada could be anything. The Big Enchilada could be the Mike Tyson question.
Gregory.
It's perspective.
I'm asking you.
The Big Enchilada.
What is your perspective on what the Big Enchilada is? what is the big topic in the world today?
I don't think, but do you think there's even one? Like, there's got to be like,
What
there's
is
so many things happening.
What's the one closest and nearest and dearest to your heart?
Oh my God, I don't know.
There's a lot.
You put me on the spot there.
You're asking what the big enchilada is. I'm asking
because you always have
what's
something
a problem
to say like that.
What's a world hunger? Like, what's a problem that's like
that
massive?
Like, it's not massive, but like
world hunger is massive.
Well, you know a massive problem right now?
Why Georgetown sucks?
No. Oh. The regret I'm feeling of having you two on here.
That's fine.
God. But you guys have teach me a lot. I've learned a lot. I definitely.
So then it's not the least
productive podcast.
The productive podcast.
Lessons are blessings, bro.
It's the least enjoyable podcast.
No, it's not. I know secretly
you're
are
like, I love this.
No.
This has been the dream since you told us about it 6 years ago.
I don't like.
You told me, Greg, probably Smitty, Joey.
What happened was me and Smitty were hanging out with an old friend in her apartment, and some things were going down. I'm not going to say what. 'Cause I don't know if Smitty wants me talking about that.
Way to drop his name, though.
Strictly platonic things, if that gives you any idea.
You didn't have to say that. But
yeah, okay, that made it worse.
No, some people might have thought like, "Whoa, what was going on?"
I guess that makes sense, but
yeah. But and then like we were all having like a deep conversation, actually with her grandma too. And I was like, man. And prior to this, I had told Smitty like, "Hey, we need to start a podcast." And then he was like, "Nah, man, that sounds lame." And then we just kept talking and talking. Like the conversation got deeper and deeper. And then he like there was a like moment of silence, and he was like, "All right, man, let's do this shit." And it was at that. I feel like this is the right time to do it because I feel like it would have been, well...
Anytime you can do something is the right time to do it.
Yes, and I could have done it. I guess I was just... I don't know why. I have a reason as to why I did it.
You just... But it does it really matter? Because the fact is, you either do or do not. You either did or you didn't, and you didn't. But now you are. Mm-hmm. So, like, you can't fixate on, like, well, I wasn't going to do it because of this. Because you've already started. So now it's just up.
Had I done it... Had I done it like 6 years ago, it would have been really cringy looking back now. But with that being said, a year from now, it's going to be cringy doing it.
Yeah.
You know? So anything you do, just like watching first episodes of a TV show. Say a TV show's been on the air for 10 years. You watch the first season.
Okay, but that's always going to be, that's how life is with anything just because of like progression. You're always like progressing towards getting older and older. Like I look back at myself in yesterday and that was cringy, or a year ago or 5 years ago or something.
Will always be cringy.
I know, but I just have to. You just grow with who you are, and you're always going to look back at what you were and say that's cringy, and you're always going to look forward at what you could become and say, what's that going to be? Why'd you mix the slow clap with the friggin'...
There's different ones. Like
I don't want to try.
Greg, why you got to be like that? Just do it.
No. If Greg don't want to do it, yeah.
Hey, I'm closer, aren't I? So if I don't want to, you don't have to. Unless you want to get up and do it.
All right, what else do y'all want to say?
Has it really been an hour?
It's been close
enough.
Oh, what?
Don't act like
you know we could go 90 minutes.
Wait.
You know we could go 90 minutes and it'd be fine.
I want to go 90 minutes.
Well, that sucks for you.
I don't know.
We've taken over this podcast.
Now, I've learned that.
Yeah, what have you learned during this great experience?
Like, if I want more than one person on at a time, especially if I want 3, I do need a bigger table. I'm going to have to.
That is the thesis of this conversation. The big enchilada is we need a big table.
Stop talking. But, yeah.
That was just rude.
Go get in your safe space.
Yeah, the ball pit's open.
So, in a safe space, like,
real nice.
What if someone walks up, like, right on the outside of the safe space and just, like...
I've never freaking been in a safe space, so I don't even know what that would be.
I don't know either.
What is it, like a padded room where there's no other human beings?
No, I think it's just like it's just a place where like people go that they don't feel judged and stuff.
Okay, that could be any place that a
but they label it.
Okay, you know what? But like your safe space could be like everybody has a safe space. I think I would think that everybody would have a place that they like to go. To like to be in their room or like.
Why are we talking about safe spaces?
Because you brought it up, and I'm saying it's not something that some college labels and like this is our safe space. Safe space is whatever.
Do you still have your Berea Valentine's box?
I do.
This dude, he was obsessed with his brother, which in his situation, his brother being a lot older, having someone to look up to, he thought Seth was God.
Okay, that's a bit much, man.
He worshipped.
I could see it.
I mean, I didn't think that his shit stank, but I didn't think he was God.
What did you just say?
You know when someone says, what, do you not think?
I've never heard anybody.
You never heard someone say, you think your shit don't stink. That's when someone thinks they're better than everybody. So I never looked at him and was like, man, I never thought of him so highly that I didn't think that his shit didn't stink. You know what I mean? Like I still saw him as a human
Valentine's box.
Yeah, I had to come up with
college he went to.
Okay, yeah. But I was in 3rd grade. What were you doing in 3rd grade?
Huh? Me? I was coloring shit.
RKOing people.
Yeah.
Off the top rope. Off the top of the swing set.
I remember when I got the shit RKO'd out of me.
So actually, when I was in 3rd grade, I was watching my first wrestling pay-per-view. SummerSlam 2002.
I wish you were sitting in like just like watching from afar. So we were at soccer practice one day. It was like 8th grade.
I remember when he lost his last soccer game, he took his shirt off.
Yeah. No, this is better though.
And then started walking around like he won.
I think it was probably 7th grade, Jake.
That was very sad.
Aaron probably got RKO'd, I would say at least 20 times.
No, but here's the problem.
Like anybody, Jason Galley came up and RKO'd him.
No.
Wait. Did he ever RKO anybody?
He tried,
that was
but
the
it was
whole
just like
point.
I
came to soccer and hit him with the whoa. I wasn't actually trying to bring, but then Colby Evans came up. Shout out to Colby Evans. Came up to me and he's like, "You run!" And he came up and grabbed my head and literally just plunged my head into the ground.
And then Aaron did not stop getting RKO'd all practice.
Oh, this was just one practice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was kind of one and done thing.
It was like an hour and a half or 2 hours of just bam, 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 bam.
Like Aaron was trying to RKO people, but it wasn't working.
Like Jim Ross would have like an aneurysm trying to like commentate that practice.
It was great. I mean, I wish you were there just watching Aaron get RKO'd.
That's a core
over and over and over again.
That's a core memory for me.
Shut up. That's a core memory.
You should have ended on the shut up.
No. I know when I'm going to end it.
You can ask me.
You can ask
what did Usher do
question?
at 7 p.m.?
So what's the big enchilada?
Yeah, Greg, what's your big enchilada?
We talked about this.
No, you didn't. No, this is like
in my life right now.
Yeah, in your life.
It's just like the big enchilada is just like it doesn't have to be a question.
Okay, the big enchilada for you is
in
that you
life,
don't know what yours is. Yeah. That's my big enchilada. What is Greg's big enchilada?
What is your big dilemma, or what's your big question, or
what's a question in your life that you're trying to answer right now?
Or what's the biggest thing going on in your life?
Obviously, like college. Okay. I'm 19.
Okay.
Every 19-year-old does not know what they want to do. I mean, like
we both know what we want to do right now.
Are you sure you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think
you're a 1,000,000% positive?
Yes.
So you know 100% that nothing will change.
I'm not going to say I do.
There's some stuff I've
told Aaron this multiple times, and I know I've told you. Aaron should really focus on getting his degree.
And then becoming a pro wrestler.
Yes, become a pro wrestler.
We talked about this.
I understand, but he has everything set up. So do you. Like
you want to be a tag team?
You two always.
I don't want to be a tag team with Aaron.
I thought you wanted to, like you and Aaron. You had an idea that you and Aaron wanted to train
at the winery.
Wow.
The winery.
I did not know your name was Aaron.
Well, it is.
We were working at the winery 2 summers ago, and Greg told me that one day he would go down with me to a pro wrestling school in Cincinnati. It was like $50 for like a day, like one class, like one day of lessons. Take some bumps and talk about promos and whatever. And it was like you do a $50 or $100 to do it, and then if you want to come back and you actually want to pursue it and do it like 2 or 3 nights a week, and you go through the wrestling academy, it's like $2 or $3 grand, maybe $5 grand max. But like whatever a pro wrestling school would be. But I was like, Greg, you know how fun it would be just for shits and giggles to go down and say we went to pro wrestling school for a day?
I just don't. I could spend my $50 on something way better.
What, Chipotle?
You came up with the idea, didn't you?
No.
We both mutually agreed on it. I mean, I came up with it. Who cares who came up with it? It was the fact that we came to a conclusion on it. I'll do it one day, whether someone comes with me or not. I will go down to, I will do it because that's got to be, sometimes you just got to take journeys on your own, and I will do that.
That's what I'm saying. Get your degree, get your certification or whatever, your license, and then try it. Like, you know how they say, don't ever do a plan B, or don't ever have
a plan B because then your plan A is never going to happen. That?
You going to start your own podcast? Or
well, I mean, I'm just helping you out.
Okay. No. Never have a plan B. Why do you keep looking over there? Is that like a nervous?
It's Aaron's safe space over there.
Yeah, the wall is my safe space.
That's what he does when he's uncomfortable and gets nervous. He like starts to look over to his left or right.
Or up or down.
Like Will Smith before his career like completely collapsed.
Did it?
Yeah. Well, I don't.
When? After the slap? Before the slap?
After the slap.
Keep her out your mouth.
Yeah. But he always said, never have a plan B, always have a plan A, because plan B distracts you from plan A, which is true. But in your situation, deep down, you've always had that goal to be a wrestler. Don't lie to me.
Well, yeah, it's a childhood dream. Okay, if it was accomplished, it would be amazing.
Yes. So get the plan B out of the way. So if it doesn't work out, you can just go back to it. So like you turn 22.
Could you imagine?
Can I finish?
Yeah.
You turn 22 in like March, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, senior year, yeah.
Of senior year, and then you graduate in May.
And then that summer.
That summer, go down to the whatever they call it, the performance center, and then like just ask them, talk to them or something like that. Find some kind of way of getting noticed.
Please tell me you're talking about a local school, not the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, because you can't just go to that.
I don't know. If I remember correctly, I saw something that said you can pay a certain amount and you can go through it all. Like you basically pay for your contract, and if you do well,
that's got to be like 10 grand or plus.
There's no price tag on your dreams, my guy.
I think Aaron's gimmick should be like the mathematication.
I'm not going to be
and then
he should be like Matt Stryker.
And then his finisher could be like the divider or the multiplication,
being serious, yeah.
The divider. That's so like that's so like early mid. That's like mid 90s wrestling.
Or the problem solver.
Everything comes back.
No, but
why is your face so red?
He's blushing up.
I think it's because the ear things are like pressing down on my
That is the most bullshit thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably not the most bullshit thing.
It's pretty close.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Dude, you should do it. You have nothing to lose. Like, do it for like 3 years. So when you're from 22 to 25, if it doesn't work out, start teaching. You start teaching.
Could you imagine though if
start teaching at 25, you do it.
Could you imagine if I was
60?
Could you imagine if I was like 35, 40, and I'm like, I got enough money because I was wrestling for 20 years or some crap like that, and I became famous or whatever, and I had enough money to do whatever I wanted, and I just was like, I don't want to sit around and try to find hobbies like bird watching or whatever the crap and get old. I'm gonna go teach and just have that as like a retirement gig of like, I don't need the money, but I'm going to go do it. Could you imagine someone walking in and could you imagine walking into Georgetown and being like, oh man, that's freaking whoever pro wrestler is your freaking teacher?
No.
I mean, it'd be like Brian Grant.
I guess, but Brian Grant's way cooler.
You're telling me Brian Grant's cooler than if Stone Cold was your teacher?
Yes. No. That, I don't know. Stone Cold's a man.
Don't be like
I'm not dissing Brian Grant. I'm talking about like major pro wrestler. If I became a major pro wrestler,
we're comparing you to Brian Grant.
Oh well, okay.
I'm not gonna say like you're gonna become a Mount Rushmore wrestler if it ever happens, but don't compare yourself to Stone Cold.
No, I'm just saying. I said in the hypothetical, if I became a like 20-year vet, like I really accomplished the dream to the fullest extent, like never could have imagined I got those heights, and then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go teach. Could you imagine pulling up What school would you work at? I think I'd
whatever school hires you.
Yeah.
No, but like, would you rather? I don't know.
What do you think? Like Brian, what do you think Brian Grant is thinking? Do you think he's really thinking of that much while he's playing, or is it just kind of like
muscle memory?
I don't know.
Just like going.
Might have to get him on here.
That's what I think we should.
Might have to get him on here to ask those questions.